Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let me wish you a very happy Nowruz. I am here this evening, as always, in solidarity with the people in Camp Ashraf and with solidarity with the people in Camp Liberty. You know, after 25 years of living in Camp Ashraf and calling Camp Ashraf their home, and they were welcomed under the previous people in Iraq as brothers and sisters, welcome as refugees, and then registered each one individually as people of concern by UNHCR, registered individually by the US as people who would be provided permanently with protection, and then abandoned by the US, shamefully abandoned by the US, and then told by the government of Iraq that they must move to Camp Liberty before they can even be interviewed and registered as refugees. There was no need for this. They could have easily been interviewed individually in Camp Ashraf. Now 1,200 of them have been forced to move to Liberty in a camp that is poor in infrastructure, is crumbling in many places, with inadequate supplies of water, of electricity, of fuel, and even inadequate sewage. The sewage system frequently breaks down, and the camp, squeezed into a tiny half a square kilometre, is filled with police and military, like a prison. This is the undignified way that we are treating the brave, the courageous people of Ashraf, and now they are insisting that all 3,000 should be crushed into this small corner of what was originally a large US military base and is completely inadequate for this purpose. This is a cruelty that is being placed on these people by the government of Iraq, and we will not forget this. At this time, at our new year, we will remember this lack of dignity that they have given to them. They claim that they are terrorists because they are still on the US terror list. 2.5 years ago, a court in the US said that the State Department must justify why these people were on the terror list, and the State Department agreed that they would review the position of the NCRI PMOI on the US terror list. They have never done so. Only recently, an act of mandamus was taken against the US courts and the State Department to force them to understand why they were still on the terror list. And you know the explanation we've been given? That Hillary Clinton has been too busy traveling around the world to have time to consider this very sensitive issue. Hillary Clinton may well be very busy. We're all busy people. But this is 3,000 lives that are at stake. These people are being accused of being terrorists by the Iraqi government on the basis that they're on the terror list in the US. That excuse could be used for sending them back to Iran, where they would face certain execution. The Americans must wake up. Hillary Clinton must find time to stop saying she's too busy and deal with this issue, take these people off the terror list without any further delay. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, UNHCR must speed up the process of interviewing these people and registering all of them as refugees. And we then have a responsibility in Europe, in America, Canada, Norway, countries around the world, as safe havens to resettle these people, get them out of Iraq, get them back amongst our family, where we can then concentrate our activity on getting rid of the mullahs from Tehran. So ladies and gentlemen, we are all here thinking of the bravery of these people who are suffering in Liberty, in Ashraf. And I say to you now, at your New Year celebration for the year 1391, we want freedom for Syria, we want freedom for Iran, We want freedom for Ashraf and freedom for liberty. Eid Shoma Mubarak.